Jason, this time of year rolls around quite fast, championship season.
Yeah, definitely. I suppose once the league is kind of, once you're out of the league and that's over and done with, you're focused on the championship, and then, as you're saying, it doesn't be long about kind of coming around, and only got two weeks away I think now, so it's going very, very fast for us.
After last year's, I suppose, quick exit from the championship, I'm sure there's something you'd like to do a lot differently this year.
Definitely, yeah. I suppose at the start of the year last year you wouldn't have envisaged that you'd be out as quickly as you were, and it's probably a big shock to everybody involved that we were out so quickly. Kind of, you wouldn't really know what to do with yourself during the summer to have that kind of free time and things like that. But no, definitely this year we'll be looking to try and change that and hopefully progress in the championship.
What things do you think you need to do differently? Do you think last year the run of games wasn't fair? You think you did 6 in a row last year?
Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah, there was a good run of games, but I don't know if you'd use that as an excuse either.
Okay.
You know, I think we used something like 25 players, so we actually got through a good bit of our panel last year as well. But no, I suppose the games are just really, really tight, and I don't see it being any different this year either. You know, Munster's a really, really competitive championship, so you know, you're just looking for things to kind of go your way, and you know, we'll be looking that we have no stone left unturned in our preparation. So then you just try and roll with it on the day and hope that results go our way for a couple of games.
Mentally and physically it can be, I suppose, quite a long summer for you. How do you keep that level of fitness and the strength and conditioning when you, I think it was the 9th of June you were out last year?
Yeah, I suppose we were back earlier for pre-season I suppose this year, and you know, we have a great backroom team put together and great S&C guys, so you know, they've done great work with us since the start of the year, so I think lads are probably fitter than they ever were, and then it's just trying to maintain that throughout the Munster Championship, and if you progress from there as well. So I suppose, yeah, this time of the year coming into the summer is really just about maintaining what you built up in the months previous.
And in the league, how do you think that prepared you for the championship?
Yeah, I suppose the league was kind of up and down. You know, with a couple of good wins and then a couple of performances where we weren't really happy with the level that we got to, and I suppose the standards that we set for ourselves. So there's certain things you take from it, both good and bad, that you can look at and try to improve on for the championship. You know, as I said, that many games in a short period of time is really going to test your panel, and I suppose we've got to use a good few players throughout the league, so that was one big positive, and you're going to need all those pushing really, really hard coming into the Munster Championship.
You mentioned that you blooded a few players. Just makes, I suppose, it a lot harder for the likes of you to keep that jersey.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you're always looking for competition within a squad and within a team. I think we have that this year after adding a few from the successful under-21 team last year. And you know, they've won at minor and now they've won at under-21. So you know, they're bringing that with them as well, and they bring a bit of freshness and a bit of energy to the whole thing. So you know, that competition is no harm, and it's definitely healthy, and you need that, I think, if you want to progress.
You're out to Cork first. What are you expecting from them?
Yeah, out to Cork first. You know, never an easy game against them, especially over the last few years. I think they've been very, very tight games. Even last year they got a big run on us last year, and we managed to pull it back, and it ended in a draw. So you know, those kind of games, I think Cork Tip, your traditional kind of Munster Championship game, you know, they kind of take on a life of their own. So you know, definitely will be tight. Like I said, with any of the games this year, I think there's not going to be more than 3 or 4 points in it between any team. So as I said, you just hoping that on the day that you bring your A again. I
met you that week that you exited the championship in June last year, and I remember having a stat for you, and I don't know, did you know yourself that you had like 11 goals and something like 112 points in the whole of the year, which is, do you find that, I suppose, stressful running this year, that people might expect something like that from you?
I don't think so. I don't think I would put too much weight in that kind of a thing. Okay. I suppose last year I was lucky, I kind of got a clean run from both the Fitzgibbon and then into the league and into championship of you know, no injuries. I think I played every minute of every game in the league and in the championship. So no, I wouldn't put too much weight in that, and I think we probably didn't progress then as far in the league either this year. So really it's all just focusing on the championship and trying to get results within that. So you're just looking to try and peak your performance within.
What's it like having Liam Sheedy back?
Yeah, it's great having Liam back. As I said, he's put together a great backroom team. You know, we've had the best of everything since the start of the year. Preparation is going well, so you know, Liam will add that bit of an extra edge to it. You know, he's a very professional guy and things like that, but again, it's going to come back to the players, I think, and what they can bring onto the field and try and implement what the lads have been working with us since the start of the year. And yeah, it really is just down to the players to bring that performance.
Spin Southwest.